Guys, artificial intelligence is here to stay. It's here to take over. It can either be your best friend or your worst enemy, depending on how you let it. Honestly, it's yours to choose. Now, everybody's been talking about OpenAI's ChatGPT, and I can see why, honestly, from using this particular software right here, which, if you guys don't know, is basically a chatbot that you input a piece of text, such as write me a script for a YouTube video, and it will actually do exactly that with scary accuracy, and the quality of it is absolutely amazing, like unbelievably amazing. So amazing that I can't actually believe this is free. Robots are taking over the world. AI is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. You can either leverage it and it will be your best friend, or you can ignore it and it will take over. It's going to take a lot of people's jobs and it can be your worst enemy if you let it. In today's video, I'm actually going to be breaking down the top 7 businesses you can actually use and start right now. The average Joe can actually leverage this software right here and actually start businesses in 2023. So let's jump straight into this. Now, first of all, I've actually been seeing that OpenAI's ChatGPT has actually been blowing up right now, blowing up so much that sometimes you actually get kicked off of the server because there's just so many people on the platform, and I can see why, and it's for absolutely great reasoning in terms of what it's able to do. I'm not even joking. Ever since I started using this, I've been using software, by the way, for my actual marketing agency and just entrepreneurship journey in general, especially my consulting business and agency. I've been using software for literally years. I'm not joking. Certain software I've been using since 2018. This software comes along, within 1 hour of using it, it became my #1 software of all time. So I'm actually going to be showing you how to actually leverage AI to scale any business past 10K, 20K, 30K, 50K. Some of these businesses can even scale up to $1 million per month. I'm not even joking, and beyond. So let's jump straight into this, guys. Now, first and foremost, let's talk about OpenAI and ChatGPT. First of all, if you guys haven't checked this out, you need to go and check this out ASAP. I am not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form, although I friggin' wish I was, because this is the greatest software I've ever come across. Again, what it is basically a chat kind of like bot, but it's almost like the first time that like artificial intelligence is being really applicable to everyday life. They've made it into a user interface that's basically easy to use for the average person, and I think that's why it's very, very popular. Now, one of the best things about ChatGPT is that it has a open kind of like source, what you call API. And if you guys don't know what an API is, it just stands for Application Programming Interface. And basically what that means in non-nerd language is that you can take what's already been built, create your own app around it, leverage that API inside of your interface. Basically, let's say you create an app that allows people to change their faces, for example, or change their voice, and there's an AI to do that. Well, if it was open source API, you can take that data, take their actual software, and actually put it into your app and create an app that looks really good. But on the back end, really, you didn't even need to code, because the code's already been built in someone else's API. They've already built the API and allowed you to use it in your own way. That right there is the biggest application that's going to make us either millionaires or billionaires. That's the #1 application that I've actually found when it comes to this open AI and open kind of like ChatGPT. Now, here's an example of what you can actually do with this just real quick. I've got some notes on here, so I don't want to, brush over anything. So the first thing you can do is create SaaS businesses. Now, I want you to take a look at, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen those anime pictures of people where they've actually taken their selfies, uploaded it to the app called Lensa on the App Store, and it spits back out like 100 pictures of you in all different kind of like anime styles, all different types of cartoon styles, and it gives you just like a portrait of yourself, and you pay $10 for that. Well, that's basically built upon OpenAI's API. So what somebody's basically done is created an app, taken the API and used the API in a very specific way. They've been able to take that API and leverage it and turn it into and this is the funniest thing as well, guys. I'll explain this in a second. They've taken that API and actually put it into an app on the App Store for convenience sake, but they've also charged people for this. And the funny thing is, if you use something like DALL-E or just any sort of like any genuinely good AI software out there, you can probably just do this for completely free. The reason why people have paid for this, guys, is because it's the convenience of having the app on your phone. You can upload your photos to this particular app, and it's not even the app that's very impressive. It's the actual ChatGPT in the background, or the API in the background, should I say. In this particular case, I think it came from DALL-E, and because it's open source, anybody can use it and take it. So somebody's taken this API, built an app around it, which is completely free, to just go to DALL-E and create a picture of yourself very similar to Lensa, like the exact same as Lens. It's the exact same thing. It's just that on the front end, it's just a different user interface, a different way we kind of connect with it and actually use it, which is, I think, the number one use case for this artificial intelligence stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure you're probably gonna need to learn a little bit of code for this, or have a little bit of money to actually hire developers and stuff like that. But if there's open AIs like this, and this is what it's like today, imagine what it's going to be like in 3 years time, 5 years time, 10 years time. Absolutely nuts. Today, you can actually go and build $1 million business, probably even $1 billion business, if you was able to leverage this and create a proper SaaS business where you charge a reoccurring fee for some sort of software, but that software realistically on the back end is using their API. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't even need to build your own artificial intelligence kind of like API. You can use someone else's, create a user interface, plug it into the back end of your SaaS business and have that running. Absolutely insane. I think that's the number one use case for it. But right here, right now, we're not all coding like nerds or anything like that. I'm pretty sure we're not. But let's actually jump into what else you can actually build with this. Number one is a SEO. Well, that's number one. Number two would be an SEO agency. Think about it. The way you can actually rank for videos right now, or rank for your website, get your website ranked, is blog articles. Think about it. If you actually create a website right now, how does it actually get ranked in Google? Well, there's two ways. One of the good ways to actually get ranked is either by having lots of backlinks, aka this is how many links from other videos or other sources around the internet that link to your website. That's one way of doing it. I don't think AI can actually help with that yet, but there's another way. Another way would be creating a bunch of articles on one particular subject. I remember actually being in one of Sam Oven's programs way back in the day, and it teaches you how to create a funnel. And then on that funnel, you want at least a couple of blog articles so you can actually rank and make your website look legit in the eyes of Google. Now, if you can take this AI like ChatGPT and actually start writing like 10, 20, 30, 50 articles all around SMMA, or how to start a social media marketing agency, or just whatever your client's niche is in, their website will actually rank for depth. And what I mean by depth is that if you write lots of in-depth articles about a certain topic, it will show to Google that you're an expert around that one topic, and you'll start ranking higher in Google. This is exactly how SEO works and why SEO is so important. Not only that, but this is going to eliminate a lot of people having to write all these articles themselves, because they can literally get the software, ChatGPT, to actually do this for them, the artificial intelligence to do this for them, which I'm not even sure if you're picking up right now, but it is absolutely insane. This is going to change the way people do SEO. Now, naturally, this is also going to lead you onto building websites as well. Now, let me give you an example. There's actual websites out there right now where you can build entire landing pages. So you can actually start a web development agency or a landing page / funnel building agency. And I believe one of the actual software you can use, the artificial intelligence you can actually use, is called sidekick.ai. You can go and check this out, and it literally creates you a whole landing page extremely quickly. So this is going to be good for drop shippers. This is going to be good for agency owners. This is going to be good for anybody trying to build a website, like web developers or website designers or creators, funnel builders. There's going to be so many use cases for these guys. This is absolutely insane. That's like 5 different businesses in one right there. Not only that, but you can create copy for the website using artificial intelligence like ChatGPT. Then you can create the website itself using sidekick.ai. Then you can also then just put the copy on there using stuff like copy.ai. Honestly, guys, just a few software, a few artificial intelligence kind of like bots here and there, you'll have a fully built website in a matter of clicks. This is going to eliminate having to outsource your work. This is going to eliminate having to give up some of your profit margins in your business, in your web development business or web agency, web design agency. You don't have to hire anybody anymore. So you're going to have the power of maybe like a 20-man team all by yourself. You're going to be able to create websites in a matter of clicks, create the actual website copy in a matter of clicks. You're going to be able to then rank your own website in a matter of clicks. Well, the 3 things right there, guys. Now, naturally, this also leads me on to a copywriting agency. So first business was SaaS business. Second business was a search engine optimization agency. Then another one would be a copywriting agency. Naturally, because I've just explained all of those, you should be starting to get the gist of this. You can easily create a copywriting agency now with these tools. You can go to copy.ai. You can literally just be the middleman. You get a client that comes in, they need copy for their website, they need copy for their ads, they need copy for their landing pages. You can go and write that copy using copy.ai or even ChatGPT itself. That eliminates, like I said, having to actually outsource this work to somebody else, because you can do it in a matter of seconds for free. Well, I think copy AI there's a little charge for copy AI, but something like ChatGPT is absolutely free, guys, which is, I'm not too sure if you're picking this up on camera, but it's absolutely Insane. Now, another thing I wanted to jump into is, again, e-commerce dropshipping. For your dropshippers out there, I was in the game and I know what it's like creating, first of all, a website, a landing page to test, because the name of the game when it comes to dropshipping, as we all know, is test, 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 test. Not only do we have to write our own ads, we have to come up with the creatives. First of all, creatives can be helped and actually created for us using stuff like Lensa or any sort of AI. We can also create a copy using copy.ai or ChatGPT. So we've got fully automated ads here, guys. We've got the copy done, we've got the creative done, we've got the product description done. You can type in, write me a cool description of a men's wooden watch. I remember dropshipping men's wooden watches back in the day and women's wooden watches. And I remember having to test all these products, put them on my page, on my actual Shopify page, and then actually write a description for all of these different products that I was testing, pricing them, all that sort of stuff. And it was always the product descriptions that was always slightly off, and I had to put like lots of effort into that. But now you can actually just tell ChatGPT to write a product description page for your actual products, and it will do that straight away. Not only that, but if you're actually driving people or traffic to a specific landing page for your e-commerce dropshipping store, because again, in e-commerce, it's not just about the ad, it's about where people actually click and land onto. So now you can create landing pages, because I've already just shown you that you can go to sitekick.ai, create a whole landing page. You can go to copy.ai, write a copy. Then you can use ChatGPT to actually create the product description itself on the actual landing page. Absolutely nuts stuff, guys, or even on the product page. This is absolutely nuts stuff. Then the actual ad itself can be created using, a copy of the ad can actually be created with AI. The image of the ad can be created with AI. You've just got an entire dropshipping store, dropshipping business, in fact, all with AI. Guys, I'm not too sure, like, this is insane. Another big business you can actually use AI for is personal branding. Honestly, guys, think about this. A personal brand and AI together is a guaranteed $1 million business for me. I'm not even joking. Let me explain why. You can use AI to help you with this entire business. You can use AI to help you write video scripts for YouTube. You can use it to write your YouTube descriptions, come up with actual tags, what are the top tags for SMA? What are the top tags for fitness? Like actual YouTube tags. So it's gonna help you with your ranking, your SEO, your YouTube videos, your YouTube scripts. I actually wrote the other day inside of ChatGPT, write me a script based upon why somebody should start a social media marketing agency in 2023. He wrote an amazing script. I then said, write this again, but make it 2,000 words long. It wrote it again and it was 2,000 words long. I then said to the bot, this is cool. Well, not, I was thinking in my head, this is cool, but make it less formal and more fun. It rewrote the entire script and straight away it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing to the point where I was thinking about actually just from here on out writing all my scripts using YouTube. I personally don't use scripts. I just have very short notes so I don't miss anything. But in the future I might start using scripts, and if I was to, I'd be using AI to help me write those out and just using those as a basis. What you can also do when it comes to a personal brand is your back-end newsletter. Think about it. When people actually sign up for maybe Agents Fragmentation or just sign up for a free lead magnet, first of all, your lead magnet itself, aka, click the link below and go and download my free PDF on how to start eating healthier. Let's say you're a fitness coach and you've got a personal brand. If you write out an entire kind of like lead magnet, that might take you a day, 2 days, 3 days. Well, with something like ChatGPT, you can actually teach it or even just tell it to write you an entire 10-page lead magnet. So when people actually come to your YouTube channel, you say, hey, look, download one of our free guides. This free guide will actually be made with ChatGPT. People will go and download that, opt in their email address, and now you've just done 2 different things. Number one is you've actually created what you call your lead magnet, aka opt into one of our free downloads, opt into one of our free guides. Go and get one of our free guides, completely free. All you have to do is put your email in, you've got it for free. You've just generated a lead. You've just generated your lead magnet. You created your lead magnet from your actual AI software. And then the third thing you can do is on the back end in your newsletter, like I was saying, you can actually write your emails using copy.ai or even ChatGPT. Guys, I'm not too sure if you understand what I'm trying to say again, but this is the most insane shit I've ever come across. I've actually heard of somebody actually write a 50-page book, like a lead magnet, using ChatGPT. The other day, somebody messaged me on Instagram and they were saying, yo, ChatGPT is absolutely insane. I actually wrote an entire 50-page book on a certain topic. And he basically just explained how he did that. It's not very hard. You just type in, write me a book on this thing, or write me an article, write me an essay. You can actually get it to write an entire essay for you guys. It's literally nuts. The possibilities are endless. Now, the more people that opt into your landing page, the more leads you're gonna get. The more leads you're gonna get, the more outreach you can do to them. You can even write for your personal brand or even for your agency outreach scripts with this. I'll get onto that in a second. But again, for your personal brand, you can use something like Sidekick.ai to build landing pages. You can use Lenser to create thumbnails, or you can use something like DALL-E to create your own thumbnails. DALL-E is what it's called. So personal branding, that's a big check. Copywriting, big check. SEO, big check. SaaS business, big check. That's already 1, 2, 3, 4 businesses. Web design agency, like I said, that's 5 businesses. E-commerce dropshipping, that's 6 businesses. And last but not least, everybody's been waiting for this. I saved this one for last. If you can do all of this stuff, you can 110% start a social media marketing agency. Obviously, everybody knows for me on this YouTube channel for either social media marketing agency, personal branding, consulting, that sort of stuff. Obviously, I left this one to last because it's last but not least. Because we are able to do everything above, naturally, by law, we'll be able to run a successful social media marketing agency. Think about this right here. Think about having a client ask you a question you don't know. You can literally type it into AI and get an answer back. Think about coming up with a new ad angle or ad copy. You can actually type it into the AI and it will give you ad copy. Imagine helping a client with coming up with creatives. You can actually sit there and write them a video script and say this in one of your videos if you're doing some sort of video creative agency. What about if you've got no creatives for a particular product? What you can do is upload certain photos of that product into something like Lenser or DALL-E and it will actually create you ad creatives around that one particular image. Or you can use different sorts of AI to do all of this for you. Guys, I don't think you understand, but like I said, the possibilities are absolutely endless, guys. 2023 is honestly probably going to be one of the greatest years for business if you actually implement this. If you don't adopt and adapt, you are going to die. Like I said, AI can either be your best friend or it's going to be one of your worst enemies. Hopefully I got this across in this video. I might have to redo this video multiple times over and just keep speaking about AI and how you can actually leverage this. But the entire thing can be done straight away. You can start a social media marketing agency right now. Build an entire website in one click, pretty much like one click. Write your copy in a few clicks, your actual own agency website. Rank your website using SEO, using copy.io or ChatGPT to create you 50 articles around Facebook ads and for e-commerce brands, and it will actually rank your website in Google and you'll get inbound leads for that. Then you can actually tell it to write you an actual outreach script for your actual agency to reach out to people. And you can probably even write an entire lead magnet for when people come into your agency so they can actually just give it to them and generate leads that way. Guys, insane. Then for personal branding, there's all the same thing. Anyway, guys, well, you've enjoyed this video. I hope you can see the power of AI. Get out there, start using it in 2023. And if you guys need any of my help leveraging any of these resources or building your own businesses and stuff like that, or just learning how to personal brand or build your consulting business, that's one thing it probably can't help you with. Let me know by clicking the link below, booking a call with me, and we'll jump on a call and we'll speak right there and then. Anyway, guys, get out there, start leveraging AI into your business because honestly, it is a game changer for 2023 and 2024. I'm going forwards. Anyway, guys, love you guys. Peace.